Okay, we're here with Curtis, and near and dear to me because he built me one of my favorite bikes, Retrotec Cruiser, and he's thrived ever since. No thanks to me. He just makes nice curvy bikes. So how's the business been, and what kind of bikes do you build most these days?
Primarily still building, road, mountain, and cyclocross, or some sort of combination of those three. Like road bikes that can take a little bit bigger wheels or bigger tires, or a cross bike that you can kind of ride on the road. But still, bread and butter is mountain bikes. Been fun this year to be able to build more 26-inch bikes.
Really?
Like, now that all the companies have went 29, you get guys that just want a 26-inch bike, and we're happy to do it. So it's been fun to do a few of those.
A little throwback.
Yeah, so it's been good.
What about those 24s? Anyone buy those?
I haven't got anybody else to go for the 24.
You don't have the skill, that's
I know.
why.
I try.
You don't have the backbone.
Yeah.
For
if there was a decent fork that was made around 24, I think we could easily do it. But like it's a huge. You gotta. You're really you're going for it.
Cruiser fat bike.
I'm not. Could, but there's so many of those already out there that are like kind of cheap and easy. So
yeah. All right, what do you got here?
So this is my new personal road bike. So I've had my old road bike's probably 5 years old, and wanted to build something new this year. So ended up building myself a new road bike around the Ultegra Di2.
Di2.
So wanted to do all the internal cabling. Also wanted to have the battery on the inside, so we did the Calfee battery in the seat post, so that everything is just super clean.
Where's the battery?
It's inside the seat post.
No way.
So just nothing exposed, everything really clean. I also, for years, we've been working on getting the brakes off of the seat stays and getting them down underneath.
Oh yeah.
So it keeps the rear of the bike just super clean. Finally found a brake that would work really easily, and I could do it, easily repeatable. So brakes down here, so your cable routing just goes down the down tube, and now the whole top of the bike is completely clean on a road bike.
It's devoid of anything.
I ride with a friend of mine that has one, and it's just so fun to look at, just having this whole section without any brakes kind of muddling up the curves. Because always trying to shoot for like a really nice, clean line throughout the whole bike.
That's why the single speed for me, a disc brake single speed, was the first embodiment of the design. Yeah. Just uninterrupted lines.
Right. And on this one in particular, we also did the top tube. I actually ovalized it slightly. So I rolled it and ovalized it so it'd be a little different. And on this particular bike, I did normally this is a 4130 chromoly tube. And on this bike, I actually rolled a double-butted OX Platinum true temper tube. So kind of worked that into the equation to bring the weight down.
The weight goes down a little bit.
We also built this bike around the D11 head tube size. So the head tube is slightly larger. Dario Pegoretti came out with it last year. And so he actually had these head tubes made by Columbus and had Chris King make the skirts. So the skirts are slightly larger to accommodate the larger head tube.
The larger head tube.
And the idea behind it is being able to, it's a little bit larger, not go into the huge sizings where it's a weight penalty, but you have more surface area to weld to.
Right.
And also on this bike used his new Faltz fork. So those are something that he's coming out with.
Whose fork?
Dario Pegoretti's.
Dario's fork.
So he's just coming out with those. He showed them last year at the show. And so this is
carbon?
Yep. Yeah. So full carbon, and it does have the crown races in aluminum, so you can actually face it and make sure that it's a lot of carbon forks you don't have that option.
Right.
And so he wanted to do that, and he also wanted to do something with a little bit more of a box crown.
Right.
It has a really nice clean look to it. Kind of lends itself to a steel bike.
Right.
And going back to like a full, curve. So.
Who did the paint?
Russ Pickett up in Chico. And
how much does the customer pay for the paint when from Pickett?
If you go to two-tone, it's usually somewhere between 200 and kind of up from there. So it just depends. But most of my two-tone paint jobs with darts are $200.
Wow, that's a deal.
Yeah.
In this day and age.
So, and then on this one, since it's Retrotec's 20th anniversary this year, I had Russ actually hand paint the Retrotec logo in the way we used to do it before we got the head badge. So we have a stainless steel badge that we normally use. It's really pretty and great, but wanted to just bring back the checkerboarded one for this. So
that's right.
And since the tube was so big, we wanted to do the head tube a little larger.
Right.
Since it's my bike and the head tube's so tall.
Right.
So
it's perfect.
Yeah.
A little throwback. I remember, I think I had a painted head badge, and then you came up with the plates.
Yeah.
So
you would have had the original stickers on your
yeah.
bike. Yeah.
Yep.